Arthur Schopenhauer says, "It would be better if there were nothing, since there is more pain than pleasure on earth. Every satisfaction is only transitory, creating new desires and new distresses, and the agony of the devoured animal is always far greater than the pleasure of the devourer." Arthur Schopenhauer suggests that it would be better if we didn't exist. What are your thoughts on this? ChatGPT responds, "Schopenhauer's perspective is rooted in pessimism, asserting that life is filled with suffering and that non-existence would be preferable. It's a philosophical stance, and opinions on the value of existence vary widely. Some find meaning and joy in life, while others resonate with Schopenhauer's pessimistic outlook. Ultimately, it's a subjective viewpoint without a universally agreed upon answer. There would have been so much less suffering if I didn't exist, and if I never existed, then all of my troubles would be solved. But if I didn't exist, then I wouldn't have the opportunity to find community. And currently, throughout my existence, I haven't been able to find community, but I still have hope in finding community, and that's where I want my life to head. But I haven't found that in my 39 years of existence, so what's to say that the future will bring this in? If I had good social supports, then I would absolutely love my life, because I have a lot of fun filming and dissecting information. This is not to suggest that suicide is the answer, because that would cause way more suffering and ultimately be bad for the individual and society. There's solutions for every problem. We just have to work hard to find them. But I still suffer on a day-to-day basis because I sit here in my chair with nothing to do, really bored, and that causes me suffering because I want to fill my time with social interactions. I'm just not getting that. Speaking of, you should join my Discord server. Just search through my videos and find the video called My Discord Server and join, and then you can talk to me personally. Some problems are just so difficult because they don't have a clear solution, and I don't know how to achieve what I'm missing in my life. But I'm not a pessimist like Schopenhauer. I think that a life is a beautiful thing, and each person makes decisions regarding their life on a day-to-day basis, and they ultimately receive from life what they put in. The potential of the human spirit is awe-inspiring. Does the suffering outweigh the good? Tell me in the comments. Would it have been better if you didn't exist at all? Are you happy about your existence? And do you think that this life was an opportunity for you to make the most of it? if I didn't exist, then I wouldn't have to find ways to entertain myself. My suffering is from lack of external stimuli, so my internal stimuli takes over and becomes really active, which causes me to talk to myself about very complicated topics. If I wasn't lonely in life, then I probably wouldn't have become a content creator. I became a content creator looking for people to be involved in my life. So if I already had a lot of people involved in my life from the beginning, then I probably would have never started making videos. But now I make videos because of that suffering that I went through, the loneliness. The loneliness caused me to try to express myself in different ways in a public forum. Would society be better if I didn't exist? I leech off the social system, but if I didn't exist, then you would never receive these videos. How am I taking from society? And how am I contributing to society? And how do these two line up? Does society receive more value by me being in it or less value? I'm a financial burden, and my videos reach hardly any people. So do your part to resolve that and like the video. I think many people would say that it would be better if they never existed. But I don't feel that way. I deserve a try at this life, and if I can work it out, then I deserve happiness. If I never find community, then at least I tried, and that's gotta be worth something. A life, the good times and the bad, throughout the sufferings and the times we are on top of the world. The loneliness will condition you to be the right person for that other person when you finally meet. It only takes a few people with open hearts to achieve my vision. It is and remains a possibility for me to find what I seek. That is why it would not be better had I not existed. If the day I die, I still have not achieved community, then maybe my life was pointless, and maybe it would have been better had I not existed. But the fruits of my existence, these videos, are beneficial to humanity, which means I'm leaving a legacy to the human population. These are my gifts for existing. They are the results of living my life. Even if I suffered my whole life, a lifetime's worth of videos would be available to the public just because of the life that I lived. Whether or not the public chooses to learn lessons from my analysis is up to them. The content is available freely, and I'm not asking a single dollar from you. Life is precious and should be utilized to its full potential. Society's responsibility is giving the individual the tools in order to maximize the potential of their life. Maybe everything would have been easier if we didn't exist. But we do exist. So, what are we going to do about that? Sophia says, subscribe. Existing's not so hard. It's pretty easy to provide for your basic necessities, even if you have to work to do so. But the loneliness gets to us, and we start to think that everything would have been better if we never existed at all. Why did my parents have me? This is their fault. To some degree, the truth, if they are not prepared to raise a child. Life is an opportunity to learn how to be happy. When I get really lonely, I just think of a good video idea and make a video. And for a while, I'm not lonely anymore because I'm in good company talking with myself. When I see life, I think, give it the opportunity to flourish. If you're feeling that it would have been better if you never existed, then I recommend you take the opportunity in life to find happiness. All you have to do is assess your life carefully and then implement measures to seek what you are looking for. And even if you fail at this, it's better that you fail at it than you never try at all. And you can never really fail at this because you should keep trying. Your happiness is what's important. So you should keep trying things in your life to find that happiness. And you can't give up because life doesn't work like that. You have to continue walking the path. And eventually, hopefully, you'll find your happiness. Thanks for your attention span. Until next time, this is Wendell, signing off.